Welcome to South Florida saltwater fishing. That was weird. Welcome to South Florida saltwater fishing. I'm Heath, and it's time to get into the bite. Wahoo in the boat, baby! That kickfish right there. Oh, there we go. I mean, you talk about epic fishing days. Yeah! Nice bull dolphin right there. Double header! Woohoo! Look at that muzzle snapper! Alright folks, so we're going to take a little time out this week to do an episode where I can poke fun at myself for sometimes overthinking everything and trying way too hard. That's right, we're doing a bloopers episode. Before we get into this though, if you want to learn more about fishing, grow as an angler, and just see some great and exciting offshore fishing adventures, you can start by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss a thing. So it's not an unknown fact that making YouTube videos isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world, especially if you haven't planned anything out and you're shooting from the hip. It's also a known fact that fishing isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world, especially if you go out without a plan. So when you combine the two activities together, making YouTube video and fishing, two forces collide and sometimes things just don't work out. So we're going to get right into this, showing you how things don't ever go as planned. For example, when I was developing the tagline, trying to say it and get it right without, stuttering or falling off and laughing at myself or just entirely getting it wrong, here's what happens. Before we get into this though, if you want to learn more about fishing, grow as an angler, or just see some great and exciting offshore fishing adventures, you can start by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget. And then of course, I've had those days where I just can't seem to hold on to a fish no matter how hard I try. I mean, I've dropped almost every type of fish I've caught. I've dropped small amberjack. That's a lesser. Oh! How about we watch that one again in slow motion? That's kind of funny. That's a lesser. Oh! I've dropped false albacore. When it comes to getting the hookup. I've dropped blackfin tuna. I've dropped dolphin. Like I've always said, have a plan and stick to it. I've even been trying to, take the claw off a stone crab and drop them dead on the boat too. You stick a sharp object right in that membrane. Oh. And again, another point where I'm trying to explain myself and show what I know, and I dropped zero mackerel. That's what I'm talking. Woo. Never mind. You want to watch that one again in slow motion too? All right, here we go. And of course, I've dropped fish like tilefish. Can't hold on to the slippery, what, when you're slow pitch jigging. That's what I get for sometimes overthinking things and, just trying to, be, oh, I'm Mr. Fisherman, I know everything. Yeah, it doesn't really work out all the time. So as you can see, dropping fish for me is not uncommon, especially when I'm trying to explain myself sometimes. It just magically happens. And then again, there's those other times where I just drop my fishing pole. So like I said, fishing doesn't always go your way, especially when you're trying to film a YouTube video. And you have those days. So, you think you're on a roll and all of a sudden something happens, like you pull up your line and you realize that you've lost everything all the way up to your swivel. You lost like 10 feet of leader and you're perplexed. You got cut off. Duh, what do you think happened? And of course, you've got those times where you're having a really rough day, no matter what happens, and you're losing fish, they're spitting jigs, and your support group who's helping you film states the obvious.
Give me a little bonita. Spill it. Oh, he spit it.
That sucks.
That sucks. Wait. Right.
I guess that sucked. And so things don't always go wrong out on the water either. They go wrong in the studio. Like I said, you know, lots of stuff is planned out and scripted, but I don't have like a sheet of paper in front of me that I'm reading from a lot of times. I'm just using my knowledge and trying to be genuine and give to you what I know. And this is what it looks like sometimes because of that. If you've ever thought about targeting bonita so that you could stockpile your bait and have it for... If you've ever thought about targeting bonita so that you could stockpile bait such as chunks and strips and have a... If you've ever thought about targeting bonita so that you could have a stockpile that will last you throughout the year, such as chunks and strips, this video is all about targeting bonita. And of course, there's those times where you're out on the boat, you got your fish, and well, there's nowhere to go but down. Oh my God, look at that. Woo. Want to watch that one again in slow motion too? It's a little funny. Oh my God, look at that. Woo. So I want to talk about my expertise when it comes to filleting fish. You know, they don't always stay on the table the way you think they're going to. And so when you're thinking down at the dock, being all Mr. Cool, oh, I caught this nice fish, look at everybody else, they got nothing, here I am filleting it. Yeah. You're a tool, you know it. And just like I said a few moments ago, it's not only out on the boat where you're having those days that you just can't pull it together. They're definitely in the studio also. So, lay my kingfish down, close the grill, give it about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you'll open it back up, you'll flip it back, you'll close the grill, give it about 3 to 5 minutes. Oh my God. Alright folks, that about does it for this episode. Hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed. You know, something a little bit different this week. I get to show you my imperfections, which I know I definitely have. And, you know, bring out a little bit of the lighter side. Let you know that, you know, I can be a goofball and, you know, screw things up royally left and right sometimes. Alright, till next time, South Florida saltwater fishing. Going wherever the cool wind takes us.